Ladies and gentlemen, is your favorite Zionist prince, White Colonizer, coming to you live from the Zionistic state of Israel. We are reeling off of this incredible attack on Qatar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Ladies and gentlemen, we hopefully have damaged the infrastructure of Hamas in Qatar. The world is angry, but that's good. The world is angry at Jews. We know we're in a good place, right? Let's take a look at some clips here. We've got some updates from the U.S. government, from Bibi Netanyahu, from the whole shebang. The whole crew's here to give us updates. Let's see exactly what's going down today, almost, let's say, 12 hours after the attack.
Sure. Well, I have a statement to read for all of you with respect to the Israeli strike in Doha, and here it is. This morning, the Trump administration was notified by the United States military that as Israel was attacking Hamas, which very unfortunately was located in a section of Doha, the capital of Qatar. Unilaterally bombing inside Qatar, a sovereign nation and close ally of the United States that is working very hard and bravely taking risks with us to broker peace, does not advance Israel or America's goals. However, eliminating Hamas, who have profited off the misery of those living in Gaza, is a worthy goal. President Trump immediately directed Special Envoy Witkoff to inform the Qataris of the impending attack, which he did. The president views Qatar as a strong ally and friend of the United States and feels very badly about the location of this attack. President Trump wants all of the hostages in Gaza and the bodies of the dead released, and this war to end now. President Trump also spoke to Prime Minister Netanyahu after the attack. The Prime Minister told President Trump that he wants to make peace, and quickly. President Trump believes this unfortunate incident could serve as an opportunity for peace. The president also spoke to the Emir and Prime Minister of Qatar and thanked them for their support and friendship to our country. He assured them that such a thing will not happen again on their soil.
To be clear, the president disagrees with the location of the strike and that he passed that along to the Prime Minister Netanyahu.
The president just confirmed that in the statement that I just read to you, which I spoke with him about before coming out here.
Caroline,
Thank you, Caroline. So is the president upset with Netanyahu now?
The president made his thoughts and concerns about this very clear, and he spoke again both to Prime Minister Netanyahu and also the Emir and the Prime Minister of Qatar after this attack. And the president has always made it very clear that he wants peace in the Middle East, just like he sought that and accomplished that in his first term. He expects all of our allies and friends in the region, that includes both Qatar and Israel, to seek peace as well. And he wants to see that happen, and he's working with all of our allies in the region to get that done.
Are there any consequences, so to speak, for Netanyahu doing this, as it sounds, against the president's wishes, or at least his belief that it was appropriate? Is there going to be any directive from the president to Netanyahu in terms of what's allowed in the future? And also, is there any concern this could jeopardize the Abraham Accords?
Look, that's a decision only the president can make. With respect to your first question, to answer your second question, as you heard from the president, he said he believes that this can serve as an opportunity for peace, and he's still actively and aggressively pursuing it with all of our allies and partners in the region. Jennifer?
Just to follow up on that, Caroline, are you able to say how often the president spoke to the Prime Minister of Israel before this? Because that's one question. And then what did he mean on Sunday when he posted, "I've given my last warning to Hamas," etc.? He wasn't talking about this strike on Doha?
No, he was not. As I told you, the Trump administration was notified by the United States military that Israel was attacking Hamas, and the president spoke to the Prime Minister after the attack, as well as, again, the Emir and the Prime Minister of Qatar. And I know Secretary Rubio and Special Envoy Witkoff were present for that call with the Qataris as well.
This was Trump's attack. Make zero ladies and gentlemen, for any of you who are like, we don't want to fight Israel's war, we don't want to die for the Jews. Make zero mistake. This was 1,000% Donald Trump's attack. I would not even be surprised if Donald Trump is the one who instigated this attack and clearly himself said, go ahead and do this. It might have even been his idea. Because one, I don't really believe that BB is making a lot of decisions at this point. Sorry, not sorry. I just don't feel like I think he's following Trump's lead. This was 100% opportunistic shot taken. I was reading some analysis yesterday that they literally, Israel and America literally coaxed all these Hamas members into one building together, and then took this opportunity. So all of this is posturing, probably for Trump's base, because they're like, we don't want to die for Israel. Okay, you fucking pussy ass bitches. All right, don't die for Israel. Just shut the fuck up. Go eat a pudding cup. All the Ian Carrolls and the Jake Shields and the Dave Smiths of the world are like, there you go again. We're fighting Israel's wars. Okay, settle it. Go sit, eat some pudding. You'll be fine. We'll see you in 12 months. Calm down. Go eat some pudding. You were yelling last time and nothing happened. Just go eat some pudding. There's gonna be silence about Putin launching drones into Poland today. They're not gonna say anything about that. But Israel striking Qatar is a big deal. Big deal. Hey, Qatar's had it coming for a long time. They deserve it. They really, really deserve it. I actually am surprised that it was as limited as it was. Qatar is a terrorist state that funds terrorism all over the world, including Al Jazeera, which is a terrorist, not journalist, but terrorist, like faux journalistic outlet that sows chaos and violence throughout the Middle East. They deserved every single part of that attack, and we have a clip now from Benjamin Netanyahu on the attack itself. My internet, I'm being EMP'd right now by the Russians for saying the word Russia.
Today, 4 of our soldiers were killed by Hamas terrorists in Gaza, and 6 Israeli civilians were brutally murdered in a bus stop in Jerusalem. This morning, Hamas proudly took credit for both of these actions. At noon today, I convened the heads of Israel's security organizations and authorized a surgical precision strike on the terrorist chiefs of Hamas. These are the same terrorist chiefs who planned, launched, and celebrated the horrific massacres of October 7th, the savage murder of 1,200 people, the beheading of men, the rape and murder of women, the burning of babies, the taking of over 250 hostages, innocent hostages, grandmothers, grandchildren, Holocaust survivors. They perpetrated the worst attack on the Jewish people since the Holocaust. Now, they were meeting in the same place, exactly the same place, where they celebrated this savagery almost 2 years ago. At the beginning of the war, I promised that Israel would reach those who perpetrated this horror. And today, Israel and I have kept that promise. Now, much of the world, including much of the democratic world, or governments at least, have shamefully forgotten October 7th. But I don't forget, and Israel will never forget. Never. There was a time when Jews could be murdered with impunity, but since the founding of the State of Israel, those days are over. On this day, as in previous days, Israel acted wholly independently, and we take full responsibility for this action. And this action can open the door to an end of the war in Gaza. Israel has accepted the proposal put forward by President Trump to end the war, beginning with the immediate release of all our hostages, which have been held in the dungeons of Gaza for 700 days. If President Trump's proposal is accepted, the war can end immediately.
Yep.
We can begin once again to pursue the expansion of peace in our region for the benefit of all. But I want to close by directing my words to the people of Gaza. Don't be derailed by these murderous terrorists, by these killers. They don't care a hoot about you. They live in sumptuous villas. You can't imagine how sumptuous. Away from this battle scene. Their partners in Gaza don't worry about you. They go to the underground tunnels and they keep you above ground so you serve as human shields for them. Don't be derailed by these killers. Stand up for your rights and for your future. Make peace with us. Accept President Trump's proposal. Don't worry. You can do it, and we can promise you a different future. But you've got to take these people out of the way. If you do, there is no limit to our common future. Thank you.
Listen, a pretty generic speech by Benjamin Netanyahu. I'm not head over heels on it. It's fairly generic. I do like the standing point though of we kind of like the what is it the Lannisters. We will not forgive. We will not forget from Game of Thrones. It's like you fuck with our people. You keep fucking with our people. You keep trying to kill us. We're gonna fuck your ass up, bitch. Doesn't matter where you gonna be, baby. We're gonna get you. We gonna get you. Ain't no one safe. Ain't no one safe out here. Next. If you guys don't know what this meme is from, this is this Lebanese journalist that when she found out that Hassan Nasrallah was killed in the Israeli airstrike, she freaked out. Look at this meme. The power of AI. Tucker Carlson. I'm fucking retweeting that right now. That's so good. Oh man. Listen, I will say to Bibi's benefit, I'm getting messages from all over the Muslim world. Kurdish people, Iranians, saying, we love Bibi. I got a message from an Iranian today in the morning telling me that Bibi is the lion of the Middle East. They call him the lion of the Middle East. So, while, yes, I'm tired. I got Bibi fatigue. Everyone says it. He could be doing the best things in the world right now. I'm just kind of tired of the guy. We're all kind of tired of the guy. We want new leadership in this country. I think a lot of us want new leadership in this country. He is making some right moves, at least with the Middle East, which I think we could be a little bit more extreme. Just a little bit more Middle Eastern about everything. Okay, this clip is just not loading for some reason. Let's see. Here's Trump's first reaction.
So you were caught by surprise.
Tell you in advance.
So you were caught by surprise.
He's lying.
You were caught by surprise.
I'm never surprised by anything, especially when it comes to the Middle East.
How did you learn about this happening?
I'll be giving a full statement tomorrow, but I will tell you this: I was very unhappy about it, very unhappy about every aspect, and we got to get the hostages back. But I was very unhappy about the way that went down.
What does it mean to tell you in advance?
Yeah, I think Trump's posturing for his base right now, which makes sense. I mean, I'm not gonna I wouldn't bust Trump's balls on that. He has to at this point. His base thinks he's controlled by Jeffrey Epstein and by the Mossad. It's honestly, he's making the right move according to and honestly, I honestly don't think that's the worst thing in the world. By the way, he should just keep denying every time they say, be like, no, it was Israel's fault. You don't know, and just keep approving things behind the scenes. I'm fine with that. I think that's a good idea overall. I'm trying to get this clip to load with Mike Huckabee. Oh, here, do I have it? Apparently, there's this funny clip of Mike Huckabee and Bibi Netanyahu meeting, and he's like, sorry for the delay. It was for a worthwhile cause. But, yeah, I can't get the clip. I don't know why. My Twitter's glitching out. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's your update. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. We should be praying and praising to God every day for a successful attack on the terrorist state of Qatar. By the way, for everyone who says the states don't have a right to exist, I don't believe Qatar has a right to exist. If you ask me, I don't believe that Qatar has a right to exist. I don't think that Jordan has a right to exist. I don't think Kuwait has a right to exist. So if you ask me, nobody's asking me, but if you ask me, I think if they're going to continue to question our sovereignty in this region, and sorry but not sorry, we're the only ones who keep kicking ass. I'm down to question everyone's sovereignty. Y'all fund groups who keep questioning our sovereignty every day. They keep undermining our sovereignty every day. Stop that behavior. Stand with us, or else. I really believe that's how it should be. We're in a neighborhood of bullies. A neighborhood of autistic, sorry, not autistic, but because they're not, it's not like a shame of autism, of retarded bullies. of brain dead, drooling from the mouth, caveman hooga booga bullies. And we need a hooga booga back, and we're hooga booging back. What do you think this attack on Qatar was? A hooga booga move. They're at home. We go, done. Your move. Please. We are awaiting. Sir. We'll see you guys in the next one. I love you a long time. Goodbye, Klats. If you believe in my content and want to support me, just know your help is needed. There's a bunch of great ways to support me, being PayPal, Buy Me a Coffee, or joining my Patreon community down below. Patreon is the best way to support my channel, and you'll get a bunch of cool perks depending on what tier you join. Another great way to support me is by buying my merchandise on thetravelingclat.com. I regularly drop new merch designs like this beautiful hat, or this amazing shirt, where you can support the channel and get something cool for yourself. I also have an amazing Discord community with people from all over the world. Thank you so much for your support.